The very last thing we're going to look at today is basic principles of experimental design and then also lurking and confounding variables. So there are some basic principles that we should make sure that we follow when we're doing an experimental design. The first one is we should include randomization, which means that we randomly assign our experimental units into the different treatment groups. We also should have a control group, which just serves as a baseline, as a comparison to make sure that we don't have a certain outcome even without a treatment. And then the last one is replication. This makes sure that we have enough experimental units in our study to make sure that we didn't just get a result by chance. For lurking and confounding variables, we have over here an example to the right. So a confounding variable is a variable that is not among the explanatory or response variables, but it influences the interpretation of the relationship. So you can see over here in the summertime, we have more shark attacks. In the summertime, we have a higher ice cream consumption. So you could say that there is positive, correlation between shark attacks and ice cream consumption, or between ice cream consumption and shark attacks, but that doesn't mean that one causes the other. So be very careful with that. Whenever we have correlation, it doesn't imply causation. And many times the reason is that we have a confounding variable which causes both of these, such as the summertime. On the other hand, we could have a lurking variable. So this is an additional explanatory variable that also affects the outcome. And over here, for example, it says lack of exercise is related to weight gain, but it's also the diet, what you eat, and so many other habits as well. So there is an additional explanatory variable, which is called a lurking variable. There's a good example on the next page, so please try to, answer that question on your own.